Hey y'all, welcome back. I feel like I need to do this. Some people say don't do it. I feel like I need to. If you've been here before, thank you for subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you know when I post a new video, and for coming back when I post new videos, and for giving me a thumbs up and engaging with me and sharing with me. I know that some of y'all have shared some of my videos. That's kind of a, that was unexpected. I mean, you're welcome to do that, but I just never thought that people would find anything I say or do to be something that they felt like not only they were interested in it, but that someone else might be interested in it. And so I appreciate that. And it's kind of funny because this morning I was watching another creator who's a part of a group that I'm in, Joe Remington, and he talked about the ripple effect of the things you say and do. And it really hit home with me because as my kids are adults now, it's funny when I hear them say something or see them do something, and I know that it was a seed that was planted. I can remember planting that seed just by the things that I did daily. I know now they were watching, and this is the ripple effect. And now I know my grandson is watching his mama, and he's learning. She's planting those seeds, and he's learning. But the ripple effect is a very real thing. But that's not what the video is about. Joe, thank you for that message this morning. I know I commented and I shared it, but I'm gonna tag you here. I want everybody, if you're watching me and you are curious about what I'm talking about, go to Joe Remington. I'm gonna tag him so you can go right to his channel. He shares the most uplifting and positive things, and I think they speak to all of us. But anyway, it's not what I'm here for. I'm here to show you that a planner girl on a budget, or a planet, I guess I'm a planet girl. I live on a planet. I can't name the other planets. I think Pluto is not supposed to be a planet anymore, but I'm not really sure. I don't think that's fair. I think once you're called a planet, you should always get to be a planet. They shouldn't take that away from you. You know, this is not Miss America. They can't take your title. Pluto should still be a planet just because it was a planet. Think how Pluto must be now to not be a planet anymore. So in my mind, Pluto's still a planet. But anyway, not a planet girl. I'm not a planet girl, except that I live on one. A planner girl on a budget. There are no ends to what we will do to continue our, call it hobby, call it obsession. I don't think it's a hobby for me. It's something that I need to function each day. And I know that when I was out of town back in October for my little reunion and party and stuff, I didn't take my planners with me. I took my journal with me, but I didn't have my planners because I knew I wasn't going to be at home to do the dishes and do the laundry and remind me to feed the cats and remind me to empty the litter boxes and those, you know, those kinds of things. I knew I wouldn't be at home, so I didn't take my planners to remind me about those things. And I knew that I didn't have any doctor's appointments while I was gone, so I didn't need to be able to look at that and see it. I just took my journal where I could write a little bit each day if I felt like it. So it's more than a hobby. I don't think it's an obsession. I think it is a tool for life that I use and need. It's a good thing. I enjoy it. And I have always been a stationary kind of girl since I was little. I love little notebooks and pens and pencils and markers and colored crayons. Oh my gosh. The smell of freshly sharpened pencils and a box of new crayons just sets me off. I wanted to be a school teacher just so I could buy new school supplies every year. Like, really. I wanted to be a teacher just so I could buy school supplies. I didn't want to plan lessons or anything like that. I wanted to buy school supplies, and I wanted to share my love of school supplies with little kids, because there are two things in this world. If you can read, you can experience things from history and from places you'll never even see, that you wouldn't be able to experience if you couldn't read, or if you could read but just chose to not read. And with a pencil or a crayon and a piece of paper, you can create something that no one else has ever created. And that's kind of a cool thing when you think about it like that. But anyway, this is what I have. My Patricia Nash cover. This is called the Lodi cover, and it comes with an undated kind of planner inside of it. I bought it on Poshmark, a secondhand reseller, so it came empty. No, it didn't. It had the thing in it, but it was several years old, and before I realized I could actually save it for like 3 more years and it would be current, you know, the dates would be current with the days again, I could use it. I started cutting out pages and using them for tip-ins and things like that. Instead, I have some inserts with pockets and stuff like that for stickers and things, pictures of my kids. I cut down, trying to cover this, cover that, I don't know. Nobody wants to be me. What the hell? I cut down composition books from the Dollar Tree to fit inside this cover. Now this one could have been a little more narrow because I put in this little 2025 calendar in the back that I'm gonna use for my health tracking, or my meds and exercise and food log. And when I put that in there, it makes this one stick out a little bit. So the next one I cut here, I cut down a little more narrow. You can tell it's, let me flip to the back of it. It's a little more narrow than the one that's in here right now. Maybe a 1/2 inch more narrow. And this one is all in the plastic cover. I cut it to fit the plastic cover that fits a Hobonichi Weeks Mega, which is what I used in this book this year. But I've already taken it out because I quit using it because I thought it just wasn't working for me. Well, when I cut this down, I cut this off of it, right? And then the bottom part, I threw that away, I think. But I kept this part because I was like, oh, I can use these to create tip-ins or something. Well, I am here today, and I know that I only have this much paper left to get me through the end of the year, and it's not going to be enough. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, and I write at least 2 pages a day. So I was thinking about, oh, I can take some of these papers and tape them in like tip-ins or whatever. And then I've decided that I'm not going to do that because writing over the tape, like if I went in and taped it in, I would have to tape each page individually. It takes a little while to do, which is fine for a tip-in, but not if you're putting in like 10 pages. I mean, today is the 17th, so we still have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days to go. So I need at least 14 pages in here, and taping them individually would just be such a pain in the behind. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing with this. I'm going to use, normally I would use Aleene's tacky glue, but I don't know where mine is right now or if I have any. So I'm going to use some fabric glue. It's almost rubbery like, but I'm going to use fabric glue along the back edge. I'm going to line up some of these pages. I'm going to line up some of these pages that I cut off the side of that composition book and clamp them together. I'm not going to do this whole book because I don't need the whole book, and then I'll have pages to add in or use for scratch paper or hole punch and put in my little pocket size planner for notes or whatever. I'm going to pull out some pages and line them up and clamp them together with, I think they're called bulldog clips. Are these called bulldog clips? I can't pinch the big one. It's way too strong for my arthritis, but I have some small ones too. I'm going to clamp them together, then I'm going to put glue on the edge, and we'll see how that works. So give me just a minute. I am going to go look for my Aleene's tacky glue. I'm sorry for the great big huge intro, but I got distracted because that's what happens, and I've already had medicine, so this is the medicated version of getting distracted. If you'll give me a minute, I'm gonna go look for the glue, If I find it, great. If I don't find it, that's fine too. I'm gonna flip the camera around and we are gonna show, I'm gonna show you how there is no stopping a planner girl on a budget or a no spend. She's gonna find a way to do her planning. Like, I ain't even kidding me. I ain't even kidding you. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm having some issues. Anyway, Mama needs more coffee. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hey y'all, okay, I'm back. This is part 2. I'm gonna try to edit this together. Like I said, try. That's my word. My word is try, because I can't promise you it's gonna work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still learning. I mentioned Aleene's tacky glue in the first part of the video, and I did find my Aleene's tacky glue. It is very empty. So, I mean, it's been sitting upside down in a cup, trying to get it to drain to the bottom, and it's empty. Okay, I'm trying to get where y'all can see what I'm doing. So this is the part of the cut off composition book that I am going to start on January 1st. I don't want to start in it yet because I want everything to start January 1st. I'm going to put it aside. This is part that I cut off. I don't need the board for this. I think I've got 4 pages left, and we've got 17 days of the year left. So I'm going to probably put about 20 pages in. 4, 5, whoops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, there's 16, so I'm going to add a little bit to it. It's okay to have a little too much, but I don't want to not have enough. Okay, so got a little stack of pages here. I'll add that one to it too. How about that? Set these aside. Oh, I'm not going to set them aside because then I'll have to put them up later. I'm going to go ahead and put them in my little drawer where I keep paper. I've got little, I've got index cards in here, and I've got little pocket-sized traveler-style notebooks that are just unlined paper that I use for notes and things like that, because I can just stick it in the pocket of another planner kind of deal. Okay, so I'm getting the cut edge here lined up the best I can. I'm going to put one of these clips down here, and that other one is so hard for me to open, but I found this pink one that was holding some stickers together over here. I'm going to put it on, and I did not find the Aleene's tacky glue. I know that the Aleene's Fabric Fusion would work. It's a permanent fabric adhesive. That would work. But I've also had good results with Mod Podge, which is it's a water-based glue that I use for decoupage and for crafts and stuff like that. It dries clear, but I have also used it to put together books like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shake it. This really, y'all, is like a giant bottle of Elmer's glue. It might be a little stronger than Elmer's, but, and it might have a little more plastic to it, but this is what we're going to do. Well, look at that. I got a little buckle in there. So let me, I know I can tell it's from this side. I can see that the pages are not lined up straight. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. Let us see. I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to put the Mod Podge along the edge here, kind of heavy, because I want it to get down in there and catch all the paper. And some of the pages, like you can tell, my blade was not very sharp. I'm getting it all over the place. My blade was not very sharp, so the cut is not a real smooth cut. It's kind of a rough cut. I also think that the quality of this paper has something to do with that. This is a very, very thin paper. I like that when I'm writing on it, because I like the way the pages like curl up, and I like the crinkly sound and the crinkly feel. You have to be careful though, because I was using one to try to make what I call a junk planner that I can just write everything in and then migrate to where it needs to go. And I used one of those, what's it called, like a razor point pen, one of those similar to, I think, a Muji or a Micron pen. and I was drawing some lines on each paper and then dividing it into sections for phone calls and expenses and shopping lists and things like that. Well, y'all, it cuts all the way through the paper. So I would only recommend probably using water. I would probably only recommend using I'm going to go ahead and put this along that front there too, because there's no reason not to. I would probably only recommend using ballpoint pens and not a very fine ballpoint, because I'm afraid it would do the same thing. And these planners, I know people talk about, you know, which country they're made in makes a difference. These were, let's see if it's in here. It's not in here, but I can tell you where these came from. These are from Dollar Tree, and they are, because when I found this cover, I love the cover so much. When I found this cover, I bought like 4 of these. These are the ones that are Greenbrier International, made in India, and it's a very thin paper. This is where I'm going to show you. I was drawing this in each day, and now I've gone back and had to put Scotch tape because that micron type pen was cutting all the way through the paper. So I switched off from the micron, started using a ballpoint and being a little more careful with it to try to not, and doing a kind of a dotted line instead of a solid line, so I wouldn't, hopefully wouldn't go all the way through. Anyway, so I've got this together. It's gonna dry just like white glue does, and I'll see how it's holding. If it seems to not be holding so great, I'll clamp it back and do another coat. Not a big deal, you know, not a big deal. While that's drying, I'm gonna show y'all some other ways that prove you cannot stop a planner girl on a budget, because we're gonna plan. Planner's gonna plan. I think I've seen that sticker. Y'all, my poor mat is just a mess here. That's okay though, because I've got another one just like it upstairs. These came from Temu. They were not real expensive. They call them mouse pads, I think. I like it because I don't need a separate mouse pad. I can use this, but I also like it because, well, it kind of cleans up easy, but the paint didn't clean up like I thought it would. It went down into kind of the grain of the faux leather. Anyway, I want to show you what my daughter brought me yesterday, because she knows her mama. She knows her mama. She got this on clearance at Walmart for $2. It had some more stickers in it that she wanted to put on her water bottle, her big like Stanley cup. And so she gave me the rest of it because she knows I'm a nerd. This little pen, I have not written with it yet. Looks like a little gel pen, but it'll be perfect inside my little pocket. My pocket planner's about this size. Y'all look at that. It's tiny. I wouldn't be able to write with it every day because it's so small. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's really little. It makes me write kind of big, but it's really little. I like it. Heck yeah, Christina, you did good. So, it has the little pin in it. It's got the cute little flip-flop charm. These are the stickers that are in here. Girls just want to have sun. Oh my gosh, it's just the short thing. She knows me. I like the guitar. So I'll probably use those for summer. And in fact, it's going to be perfect because my birthday is in July. And I wanted to do kind of a hippie theme for the month of July. And y'all, look at the washi tapes that I ordered for my birthday. And then look at the stickers. They are gonna go together so good. That's good. Oh, I got Mod Podge on it. These are gonna go together so good. And I think I may even use this paper to make tip-ins for that month. I don't know, it's really cute. But yeah, the washi's very groovy. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be, the colors are perfect and it's gonna be fun. We got butterflies. Let me see. I thought I had a roll with my Groovy Hippie van on it. My dream van. I may not. But yeah. Oh, I do. There's one with the Groovy Hippie van. How perfect will this be with those stickers for the month of July for my birthday? Yay! And y'all, this whole set of washi tape. Let me see if I can find that order. I got it from Temu. I've only ordered 2 rolls that were individual rolls. Most of what I order is in sets. Now let me see if I can look back and see how much I paid for that set, because I know it wasn't a lot. I do not spend a lot on that stuff. Now, I know some people, when I was doing a lot of scrapbooking, it was really important that everything I used was archival quality and all that, because I wanted my scrapbooks to last forever and ever. Let me see if I can see this order. Well, golly, come on. Let me see I want to see the whole order, and I'm trying to find it, trying to see how it'll show it to me. Here it is. Let's see. It is sold out, but these sets are usually like, there's a pack of 10. It's a different style. A pack of 10 rolls for $2.45. Now here's a pack of 10 for $7.05. I wouldn't pay that much. Here's a pack of 12 foil tapes for $4.13. And when you put it in your cart and you buy it, if it drops down in price for, I think, of an entire month, you can get a price adjustment. You get a little bit of a credit back, a little refund back. But I don't pay more than like $5 for a roll. I'm just not. Like, I ordered these, I think. It was $4.15, but I think it dropped down several times to end up costing me actually like $2 maybe. So this washi tape with those stickers is going to be so much fun. And of course, I'll dig through my other stickers and see what I have that will work with these beachy kind of things, and peace signs and hippie vans and things like that. But yeah, I'm saving those. Those are for that's for my birthday month. And let me see what these stickers, oh no, these are January. I got some stickers for January that are all teapots. And then February, of course, I have some Valentine stickers. But I try to kind of go with themes. For February, I also bought this one. This is one that I did get as an individual roll, the little cats with the hearts. And then I have some just, as I find little cute random ones that are very inexpensive, and I know it's something that I'll use, I'll go ahead and order them. These pretty florals, I think it was a pack of 8 maybe. It might be a pack of 6, because I can see 3 more in the drawer. I got those to go with my teapots for January. I thought that would be pretty together. And I'm trying to get these back in here now. And I'm not doing real well. I'm blocking up the camera, huh? Sorry about that, y'all. I really am. Look, there's so much to learn about all this. And I'm trying. And I'm trying to talk to y'all while this dries a little bit. Anyway, so $2, and I think it had 3 more stickers in it. It had the pen. I don't know what else might have been in it that she's using, but she got it on clearance for $2 at Walmart. So you find a way. And the planner community is really good about sharing things. I know that Nikki over at the Planner Diva is sending me a box of some Happy Planner stickers, Happy Planner sticker books. Some have been used, some have not. It doesn't matter to me because we find a way. And my sweet friend Vidya was doing a de-stash and did a drawing to give away some covers and planners, and she sent me a box full of beautiful things. I can't talk. The Filofax cover I'm using. This book that I use, I think there were 2 of these in there that are from the same manufacturer, Brother Sister Design Studio. I think these are sold at Hobby Lobby. The paper is perfect for a fountain pen. So I've been using my fountain pen in here every day to do my Bible study and devotional and gratitude journal. But yeah, this is almost dry, and when it dries all the way, I will take my book here. I'll slide these in at the back and use tape on the front page and the back page, and that'll hold them in here, and that'll give me some additional pages. It's not dry yet and it's trying to stick there, but that's one way you can't stop a planner girl. Another way that I'm going to tell you can't stop a planner girl is I'm going to show you this planner. I bought this on clearance a couple of years ago. It is supposed to be a Happy Planner Teacher's Planner. And this is the front cover, Teaching is a Work of Heart. And this is supposed to be the back cover. Well, I flipped them, so I'm using what was the inside of the cover. The inside of the back cover is my front. It says Live Creatively. This was one of their little card divider page thingies, and I glued some paper on here that looks like vintage dress patterns. I glued that on there, so I made that. This was one of their paper things. It was just a graph, like a grid paper thing. I glued some scrapbook papers on the front to make that one. And then I glued some paper on the front to make that one. I just have them stuck in here. I feel a little bit like I'm not a school teacher, but I feel a little bit like I'm a teacher, you know. But all of these things are crafty things to me, so it's okay. You don't have to be a teacher to use glue and highlighters and stuff. But I am, y'all see the whiteout? I am going to reuse this year. I'm going to decorate it, if for no other reason than to just decorate. This one, I'll have to go back. I did use it in May this year. I can see I had covered it. I wrote in these dates with a friction pen, so I'll be able to erase that. And I can move stickers around or whatever. But this is December. I decided to start it this, start it for this year. And it is messy. I'm not even gonna lie, because I did whiteout over dates. I used some of the things that had been written with friction marker. I erased, and I didn't erase all the way. Some of the stickers I pulled up left residue, but I still have a cute December spread that's, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I'm decorating in here just to make a cute little planner. But y'all, this is all recycled, and anybody can recycle, You can reuse these things. Reuse, recycle, upcycle. But I am, like, this isn't significant for me. I'm not a student birthdays. I can cover that and just have birthdays and list my birthdays for the month for family and friends and events and holidays, my monthly goals, and my to-do, my focus for this month. I can do that. So this is something I can use. This is not a planner that I touch every day. You can tell. It's not my favorite planner. I love their stickers. I like their artwork, but it's just not the most functional planner for me. But I'm reusing it anyway. Now, feels like this is just about dry. I'm gonna let it keep drying. And yeah, that's an example of how you can't stop a planner girl. Planner girl's gonna do what they got to do every time. If you watch this, thank you. If you got bored halfway through, I understand and I don't blame you. But if you stuck around through the whole thing, I appreciate you. And I love y'all, and I hope y'all are having a great, great day. And here I am, because I'm trying to turn this thing off, and I'm never really quite good at that.